Hi, welcome to my Print Cloud training. Today we're going to learn how to change your web store skin. So changing anything on here on the front, anything from the design layout, the phone number, your logo that goes in the corner, secondary pages once you show on the front of the web store. All those different types of things can be set up by you yourself. There's a few things you might need a webmaster to be able to do for you, and we'll talk about them also. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to start in the MIS system. To find all this information, what you need to do is look into Setup, which is over here where this says Settings underneath the gear. And when you click on that, you'll come in, and this second line right here is devoted basically to the retail web store. If I click on the retail web store, you'll see that it's going to open up, and I'm going to have several different things that I can change down along the side here. So first off, we're going to start off, you can edit the language. So if you're a French-speaking nation or customer, you can change the language to French. You can do Italian, any language you would like. And we supply all the words, and we allow you to translate them and save them, and that would translate back to the web page. The next thing we have is Edit CSS, which is Cascading Style Sheets. And that basically is going to take a web designer to be able to pretty much do that, a webmaster. And you can change this information. You can change the fonts. You can do a whole bunch of things to it. The body colors, just a huge amount of things that it allows you to be able to do. And if you're not happy with what you did, you can actually come back and restore it back to the original version. So it just allows you to be able to work on it. We also do custom web skins for you as my Print Cloud. So if you'd like to mock something up and have us do it for you, we could also do that for you. Obviously, there would be an additional cost for that. I'm going to save this, and what we're going to do is go back, and we're going to talk about just the normal things like editing sprite, so you can add your own buttons in you'd like if you have a preference on buttons you want to use on your website. We also have a way to preview the web store, and we can say save and close. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make some changes to my web store. First off, we have some different themes and stuff that we can set up. I can do that. I can change it to a different theme and refresh my browser, and it'll show me how it's going to change it. If I want, I can actually set up color themes. So if I wanted to, I could come down here and I could pick out a different color theme like the Black Knight, and I could say that's one I want to use. I can put my phone number in here. I can also upload my logo. I can scroll down here. I can actually upload a web store background image to start off on the background and then add to it. Just a lot of different things that I can do. And I can have several backgrounds if I would like that type of information. When you're looking here, this is the color of the web store background. This is the thumbnail color. This is the main logo. These are all just different things that you can change. If I save this and I come out of here, you can see I have my web store right now and what it looks like. If I do a refresh on this, you'll see some changes on it. You can now see that it's come in and it's changed some of the colors. I now have black backgrounds that are showing up here underneath where my business cards are and my key brochures and stuff that are showing, or not brochures, but just key products that I want to show on my web store. So all that information and stuff is basically there, but it's easy to change colors. It's easy to work with fonts, do that kind of stuff with it. What I'm going to do is come back to the main thing here. We're going to go into the retail store again and continue on. So I'm going to put my theme back. Now that won't change until I save it. So I had the default theme set up. That's what I'm going to take it back to. And we're going to move on. This is retail store controls. Would you like to display the featured products in a row? You can actually set up featured products and say, yes, I'd like to see them in a row, and it would put them in a row. And you can come out here and you can bring your selectable or your products and bring them over here and show them in a row what's going to be your products. And you can do up to 9 products. Okay? Or you can actually say display random from all featured products. So you can have a whole list of featured products, and it would randomly display them across the web page. Would you like to display the most popular products row? and you can have most popular. You can have special offer rows. Would you like to display Why Choose Us icons? And if you do, then you can come out here and you can change just different things, your different icons. So you can say good service, all that kind of stuff and everything with it. If I go ahead and I come back here, this is, would you like to display secondary page links? And again, there's a whole bunch of them here. So you can, set up your own web links that you would like to show. So shipping policies, all that type of information is all available for you to say yes or no on what you would like to display. What we have here is, would you like to display the prices? We give the ability to be able to show prices or not show prices on your retail store. Would you like to display a voucher code? You can actually show voucher codes that they can use. So they can come in and use a code and get a 5% or a 10% discount. Would you like to allow online payments? You can say yes or no, whether you're going to use PayPal or some other form of online payment. Include crop marks, ready artwork generated by the designer. So if you'd like to, when you design stuff, this is one of those questions if you want to show the crop marks when you're out using the retail store. And then you can also do watermarks. You can upload text or you can upload an image. And this will be a faded image in the background that actually allows your customers from coming in, designing something online, downloading the PDFs, and taking it to another printer. So it's going to put a watermark in your PDF. That watermark will not be in that PDF when you download it to the MIS system here and want to use it to be able to create proof from it or printing from it, that type of thing. Moving on, next we're going to go to the social network links. Here you can build in your own social network links and add things into here. This is basically keywords. So this is just where you're coming in and checking what for keywords you would like to be able to use, so that when people search on something, they will be able to, it will take them to your web page. We also have what we call rave reviews. So if you have a customer who writes you a letter and you want to actually post that letter online as a review, you can actually do that. We also have what we call SEO scripts. This allows you to go to Google, get a meta name, and post that meta name so that as people search, it will bump you up on Google search. We also have a contact us map. This allows you to come in and say you want to do a contact map by zip code, you want to do a contact map by Google specific location, or you can even upload your own map image. So it depends on what you want to put in there. It allows you to go out and bring an image, and you can place an image in of a map of where you're located, that type of thing, or you can link it to actually Google. Okay, so it just lets you to do those different things. This is broker store options, and unless you're going to use a broker store, you don't really need to fill this information and stuff out for them. So that's basically your retail store settings, and they're all set up in here. And once you're done with that, then you basically are going to have your retail store set up as far as your pages, your secondary pages, that type of information, which would show down here in the bottom. So we just give you a really good ability to be able to do some things. And again, once you change things back and you click on it, now you can come down. You can actually see this is our secondary pages here. They now show up. Before I had to type in black, and that's the reason why it would not show up on here. So here's the contact information. Are you this? The help center, frequently asked questions, online design help, that type of thing, shipping policy, uploading proofs and files, just all those different things, the secondary pages that you can set up. This is going to conclude our training for setting up the retail store, as far as setting up the web store and stuff like that. Our next class is going to be on setting up products on the retail web store. So this concludes our lesson, and we'll speak to you soon in our next one. Thank you. Bye.